What it do, YouTube? It's your boy again, Chris, back here with some more Chris Wrestling Views. Um, Today, you guys are going to be doing a review. Well, not a review, but a video over Roman Reigns. A lot of news regarding Roman Reigns, and I'm going to get started by with the Roman Reigns with WWE block Roman Reigns submission. Okay, you guys remember that submission where Roman Reigns wraps his leg around. Well, that time he wrapped his leg around Braun Strowman and pulled Braun Strowman, Braun Strowman head down. So Roman Reigns returned to WWE TV, saw him become the tribal chief. He also started ending his match with a brutal guillotine choke. Is what it actually called. That chokehold was a long time coming for Roman Reigns, and the result of a lot of backstage pull. We previously reported about Roman Reigns' creative influence in WWE. This is something that we might have helped him with when wanting to secure the guillotine choke of his own. So, um, so Roman Reigns said this, and I quote: "I've been wanting to use that for years. No one's to blame. It's just the process of creative. It's like, what if I just pulled out a submission? I've been I've been saying that for years now. Everybody knows the spear, the producers that I work with all the way up to the head man said, I think the finish would be better with the spear. That's great because for years we built that spear up and up. Even today, we manipulated it over the past few months, but nobody's going to say, I can't believe he lost to that spear. If he won with that spear, they'll be like, yep, he won with the spear. It's all good." So that's what Roman Reigns said, you guys. Roman Reigns will also have the spear, but will also have you know, the guillotine. Roman Reigns, of course, you guys, he's set to face Kevin Owens in the Royal Rumble match for the WWE Universal Championship. That was changed last week on Friday Night SmackDown. Friday Night SmackDown, you guys, comes on tomorrow, January 22nd, 8 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, probably 5 o'clock, I think, you guys' time, depending on if you live in California and whatnot. But just depending on your time zone, whenever it comes on, we'll definitely, follow, uh, follow with that. So, I mean, in my opinion, I understand why WWE try to get, rid of the guillotine. I mean, I can see the guillotine, could be like for a wrestler like somebody like Apollo Crews, or somebody like Cedric Alexander, as a heel. So yeah. Also, you guys got some more news on regarding Roman Reigns. Says memorizing lines, it's stressful for him. Roman Reigns returned to the TV. He calls himself the head of the table, the tribal chief. Um, I mean, whatever. So Roman Reigns said this, and I quote: "I try not to be detailed. I just need to know what I'm supposed to fill out there, and what I'm supposed to connect to, and then I have to naturally let it happen. If I'm thinking about the lines and trying to rememberize stuff, it's stressful to me. It's never worked for me that way. But I'm supposed to be emotionally feeling and put myself in a real scenario of, okay, you're this guy." So Roman Reigns says this as well. "Okay, you're the guy right now. This is what you be feeling, and this is what you're trying to achieve. What's the message? What am I trying to get across? What am I trying to get the audience to understand? It just came to me." Roman Reigns was able to, take the new, um, you know, take Paul Heyman, with him, to help. I know Paul Heyman. He's the one that's helping. He's the one that helping Roman Reigns. Of course, with his mic skills and I mean, his mic skill is honestly getting a whole lot better than it was. When he was the face Roman Reigns after him and the Shield, departed the team and all that stuff, you guys. And Roman Reigns, he's a good wrestler and everything, but it's just the gimmick he has right now. I'm not really and I'm not really, connecting with it, you guys, at all. Um, so it's okay for right now, but I guess it is what it is. So also Roman Reigns, he talked about, him, turning heel, and he said this, and I quote. And well, he basically talked with Corey Graves on the After the Bell podcast. Once when he returned earlier last year during SummerSlam, he said, and I quote, "I will sacrifice my career. I will sacrifice the performance. Hell, I'll sacrifice the audience if I have to in order to protect my family. I will quit and hang up the boots. I've done everything I could do in this business. There isn't an accolade or a moment that I haven't had, whether it was a WrestleMania moment all the way to a house show. I've experienced everything you could possibly experience. So it is about putting my family first. If I had to retire and that's what would be asked of me, I was so willing to do so. So for one of the first times in a long time, I put my family first. There was nothing that was going to change my mind. I needed to go away and wait until we're in a better place of understanding of the process, knowing exactly what the virus has done and how it has affected everyone in their families. The way WWE has taken care of me, of course, what Roman Reigns says, to make me feel safe and make my family feel safe, that I'm going out and then coming back in a huge and critical to get back in the ring. So of course, we seen Roman Reigns return back. Like I said, you guys, at SummerSlam when Braun Strowman and the Fiend was fighting. Then out come Roman Reigns, spearing the Fiend. And of course, as that went on, Roman Reigns got a championship match, of course, and he won the championship. Next thing we see Paul, we see Paul Heyman backstage. We see Roman Reigns backstage, and then we see Paul Heyman sitting backstage, and then we see Roman Reigns. So, of course, I understand, like I said, Paul Heyman is helping Roman Reigns, of course, with his mic skills, as I can tell, because Roman Reigns' mic skills has gotten a whole lot better, and it's a whole lot stronger as well, you guys. So, what do y'all think about Roman Reigns? Should he continue to wrestle? Is he the big money maker of WWE, that's keeping WWE's money? Um, you know, keep the money coming in WWE, or who is it, you guys? um I really don't like the type of Roman Reigns that we have right now. He's not like that physical, real mean, like Roman Reigns, like we used to have when he was in the Shield, where he'll look like all strong, but now he's like calm. He'll do a couple of moves and stand there and talk like he did when he was facing Jey Uso. Not that I don't respect Roman Reigns. I have tons of respect for Roman. I don't have anything against Roman, but it's just right now, it just when he's fighting, it's like real calm. So let me know what you guys think about Roman Reigns as the Universal Champion. Let me know what you guys think about Roman Reigns and his heel turn that he is currently going through. Will Paul Heyman turn on him? Will someone return and help Kevin Owens possibly win the WWE Universal Championship from Roman Reigns? How will this go, you guys? Here, I am really wondering. I'm really amped to, to hear what you guys have to say on that. And we would definitely, we we'll we'll definitely see what we'll definitely see what would happen, you guys, with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens at the WWE Royal Rumble, with in about one Sunday from this Sunday, actually, you guys. So keep tuning in, you guys. So thank you all for tuning in to Chris Wrestling Views. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button, click that bell, and click all so you won't miss any of my videos. Most of the time I have a co-host, maybe a couple other people as well, but today I don't. So I'm doing my video on my own today. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook. If you look on the right hand side of your screen, there's my Twitter name. Follow me on there. Send me a tweet. My Chris Wrestling group is a group with me and a couple of other friends. And they keep me up to date. I keep them up to date on what's going on, in the wrestling world. Also, make sure you check out that group, you guys, as well. I got my Instagram, you guys, Chris King 9. Make sure you check that out as well. If you want to be a part of Chris Wrestling Views, make sure you leave a comment down below in the description, or tweet me, join my wrestling group, or message me on one of those three platforms. Of course, I got my email. If you go to my about tab and look at my email, and it will be there. Thank you all for tuning in to Chris Wrestling Views to hear my video. I really do appreciate you guys so very much, and I will see y'all in my next video. And my next video is going to be on the WWE SmackDown preview for Friday night. Thank you all for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. And also make sure you guys, after my SmackDown preview, I will be doing a SmackDown reaction and a review, and I'll have my co-host as well on here with me. Stay tuned, you guys, to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com.